If you have interest in financial data analysis, then this video is for you. Hi, my name is Rohit, and in today's video, I will show you how to access mutual fund data from API using Python. Let's get started. So at the beginning, we are importing the packages which we need. So we are importing pandas, then we would need the request package for hitting API. And then we would also import JSON package. And from pandas, we are importing the JSON normalize function, which we need for normalizing the semi-structured JSON data into a flat table. So these four modules and packages we are importing. Then this is the API we have from which we can get the scheme code for any mutual fund. So for hitting any API from the request package, you can use the get function. So request.get and pass your API over here. And here I am keeping allow redirects to true, because if this API redirects to another API, right? So that redirection we want to allow. That's why we are keeping allow redirects to true. And afterwards, we are just printing the response that we are getting. So we are just printing the content type from the response. So let's run this code. So the response that we are getting is in JSON format. Now let's print the content that we are getting, okay? So this is the content we are getting. So if you see here in this content, we have scheme code and scheme name for every mutual fund. So this is a huge content that we are getting. So if you want to get scheme codes for all the mutual funds, you can use this API and that would give you scheme codes for all the mutual funds. Now once you do that, you might want to check the historical data of a specific mutual fund. So you can do that using same API. Only thing is you have to add a scheme code of the mutual fund for which you need the historical data. So here we are going to fetch the historical data for Axis Midcap Fund, regular plan growth, and this is the scheme code for it. So again, we are going to use the request package, and this is the API to get the data for Axis mutual fund. So if you put scheme code of any other mutual fund, you can get data for that mutual fund. And then basically we are just checking the content type and we are moving content from response basically to the content variable. So let's run this. Right. So after we do this, what we would do is we would move this content which we are getting into a Python dictionary. So let's run this. So if you see this now, this is in the form of dictionary. So you have a list where we are getting date and then the corresponding NAV value of that particular mutual fund. Then we have information about fund house, scheme type, all other information. So now let's normalize this dictionary, okay? So that we can do using JSON normalize function. So basically now we are getting data in the form of data frame. Now let's open this data frame. So in this data frame, we have first column which is data and it is having information of date and NAV. Then we have status, then we have information about fund house, scheme type, scheme category, scheme code and the scheme name, okay? Now from this, if you want to analyze the mutual fund data, then we would need information about date and the corresponding NAV value, right? So we would have to extract it now from this data frame. So basically this first column in the data frame is in the form of dictionary. So we'll have to convert that dictionary into a data frame. So that's why we are using data frame creation logic. So we are going to create this data frame from dictionary, which we are going to fetch from the first column of this data frame. So let's run this code. So this is the data we are getting now. So we have information in the form of date and NAV. Now let's convert this date column into date time format, because if you want to analyze this data, you would need this date column in the date time format. And now let's check what we are getting. So we have now converted this date column into date time format. And if you see, we are getting data till yesterday. So even the NAV value of yesterday we are getting. And if you sort this column by clicking here, we have historical data right from 2011. So it's a huge data that we are getting over here right from 2011 till today. Daily NAV value we are getting using the API. So now you can use this data and do your further analysis. I hope you are clear with analyzing or extracting the mutual fund data from API using Python. Now you can use this mutual fund data for various analysis. So you can create a dashboard out of it, or you can compare various large cap, small cap and mid cap mutual funds with respect to their historical returns. So keep on analyzing the data and create some good insights. Thanks for watching the video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.